Race 7, the Schweppes JC Roberts
What a
Stakes,
race.
listed race, 1,800 metres. It is a terrific race. We go back and have a look at past winners of it. You know, Phenomenons, Verossi, New Spice, Scenic Shot, Local Legend, The Right Money, Night Academy, Lord Mason, Mr. T, Mr. Tanzania. It's been a good race. Last filly to win it, we go back to 2000, Gaulia Girl. So it's safe to say not a filly's race, Matt.
Well, by the past winners, yeah. They seem to struggle. But I'd be interested to see if
many fillies have been in it
that have got the record that For Your Eyes Only has.
Fair point.
With only, she's carrying 2 kilograms less than a lot of her rivals. She's going to be awfully hard to hold out, you'd think.
It's amazing how she's an 88 rater, and God Has Spoken's an 84. I suppose God Has Spoken's 4-1. One group,
second in a group one.
Yeah.
Second in a group one.
Yep. Okay, let's have a look at them. Let's roll some tape here. God Has Spoken. Big run last start. This is behind Key Miss, bumping Jewel in the straight. Big horse too. It was a good effort, and he's ready to go.
Gets the better of Delta Bay, Key Miss, and on the outside, God Has Spoken, though, charging at her. God Has Spoken, Key Miss went to Impressive Journey. Key Miss got the head in front from God Has Spoken. Key Miss has got it.
Good performance there by God Has Spoken in his second outing back from a spell. Third up, he's going to be not nearing his top, but still progressing through to his top. He's had 2 goes over the 1,800 metre journey for a win and a minor placing. That was in the Group 1 Kingston Town Classic behind Sniper's Bullet. He's drawn barrier 4 well in at the set weight conditions. He's a very good horse. Top chance, Marty.
What about the stablemate Bridgestone? Eye-catching run in the Challenge Stakes when he got held up. I reckon he was ready to run straight past him that day. Took him down to Bunbury for the Patrons Plate, and he just toyed with him. Let's have a look at this performance.
It kicked over 2 in front. Down the outside, Bridgestone is running on powerfully. Ginsberg from the tail in the middle, and down the outside, Barometric. It's Fleming's son, Bridgestone. Bridgestone on the outside of Fleming's son, though, hits the lead. It's Bridgestone and Fleming's son, and Bridgestone's too good.
Super performance there by Bridgestone. He defeated Fleming's son, who raced up on the speed, but look, matey, he was just too good for his rivals. He steps up to the 1,800. As the distances get further, he gets better. Drawn barrier 9, back in the field. He'll be rocketing home quicker than anything else in the race.
Your big horse, what about this effort when he won the TJ Smith? Now, remember, he'd run second to Morant in the Challenge, and then Morant was favourite, and your big horse, a lot of people left him out. He went straight to the top. Nucky rode him aggressively, and they simply couldn't lay a glove on him.
Big horse, he led by 3 Morant, 4 Floors, Zentrate making no impression. It's still the big fellow, your big horse down inside the 150. 2 lengths on Morant, who can't get to him. Nucky pulls the whip on your big horse, and your big horse is all the way in the TJ Smith.
Very good effort there by your big horse, leading from start to finish. He was dominant on the line. Morant finished in second position. Of the runners behind him, Marty, Brother Mac and Bag of Nails were the 2 horses working home, but they're probably going to be better suited over the 2,000 plus metres. IOU was beaten 9 1/4, wasn't too bad an effort. Zentrate finished 4th. Effort was okay. He'll also strip fitter following that performance, Marty. But you know, if your big horse is up on the speed, they'd want to be pretty good to run him down. That was powerful. That was super last start.
Certainly was. We'll keep it rolling here. Have a look at the filly For Your Eyes Only, because she bounced straight back to her best form to win the 1,000 guineas last week.
Eyes Only can't get out. Down the outside, Significant runs on from Not a Single Mac, Largo Bell. One Cool Queen's the leader from Significant, and now For Your Eyes Only. She's finishing brilliantly along the inside. She's cut back to the inside. One Cool Queen, For Your Eyes Only. They hit the line.
Very good effort there by For Your Eyes Only. She drew barrier 2. Troy Turner navigated a run through the field, approaching the swing for home. Just nabbed One Cool Queen right on the line. She's had 1 go at the distance for 1 win. But she's drawn barrier 11 on Saturday, Marty, and she's going to need some luck. I don't think she can be 3-deep with cover and just have that same finishing burst. And for that reason, I think she's up against it on Saturday, despite the fact she's in very well at the weights.
Impressive Journey.
Well, look,
comes out of that same race. We saw it earlier. God Has Spoken.
Yeah, well,
Key Miss.
To be honest, I thought it was very disappointing on that occasion.
Okay.
But maybe she was a better horse. We know 2 starts ago she couldn't find the lead, and even last start she didn't find the lead. She was in the clear, but maybe she's just a better horse if she jumps,
maybe she's
leads.
getting to a right distance range.
Possibly, yeah, most certainly. if she jumps leads and is allowed to do her own thing in front, she'll be hard to run down.
Good race this, Robert Stakes. Fascinating race. There does look to be genuine pace. But that pace, it's interesting that you have a look at it. It's your big horse, probably Sailmaker, probably Dark Money now, and then Impressive Journey there as well. Are they going to go hard because they're Durant horses? And
Well, I think your big horse, they'd be mad if they didn't try and lead on him again.
Oh, he has to lead.
The way he
has to lead.
But at the same time,
I think he has to roll. That's the way he goes, isn't he? Like, he doesn't lead and then hold. He just rolls.
But at the same time, I don't think they'll be too keen to hand up with Impressive Journey from barrier 2. So a lot may depend on the first 100 metres of the race, if something can cross her, because she doesn't have that brilliant barrier speed. It's going to be a very interesting race. And if they do go...
Lickety.
Well, Bridgestone and God Has Spoken, they're going to be the two flying and, pretty hard to hold out.
For that reason, Matty, I'll go first tip here. 2 Bridgestone. He's got his touch of class about him. He won at 1,400 metres. He'd be screaming out for 18. There looks to be genuine toe. You know how much I love your big horse. He's going to be very hard to run down, and God Has Spoken will get his chance to steam. Just the fact that historically the boys normally do well in this race compared to the ladies, I'll then put in, for your eyes only, an Impressive Journey.
Well, I'm going to go number 3, your big horse, Marty, on top just to beat the 2 Bridgestone. I just think if he finds the top, your big horse, he'll be awfully hard to run down. Bridgestone for second, God Has Spoken will be charging late, and Impressive Journey rounding out my top 4.